Photo, Momo.
Alarms.
Oh, dear.
What happened?
Boo boo. She just made a boo boo over there.
Just let it go.
I'm not nosing around. I just came right in here with you. That was definitely funny to catch on camera, though. One of those accidents. It's great. Katy Perry, The Dark Horse. Sephora, yeah.
Could everybody be like to?
Yes, because of the Sephora. I wonder if they get more business than, oh my god, I can't think of the name. You know the name, the other one. Not Sephora. The other big retail. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So it's now 11:14 the next morning. Super Lush Life Saturday is over. It's just a silent run Sunday. And so many short films Sunday as well. So I learned a lot of really cool things. I binge watched just 2 people. So, you know, I can't think of anything like so 2 or, you know, so even, I guess you would call it. But anyhow, guys, I learned a lot of cool things from that because I obviously been seeing a lot of eagles recently. So I obviously watched the Alaska Raptor, and I feel so freaking adorable right now, by the way. So obviously I watched those, and actually they like need their beaks cut too. Their beaks are made the same as humans, and I never thought they even grew. Like, I didn't even know that. And also the female gators, I also watched Gator Chris too. So the females are 1/3 time bigger than the males. Didn't know that either. That squawk literally is a territorial thing. So I don't know if there were other eagles, but whenever I was in Hershey, but that was definitely an eagle screech, guys. And then obviously they have trackers on them too that they put on. So if anybody finds them, they can, you know, do some research. And for some unknown reason, it is registered with the USGS. Didn't really make sense. But anyhow, that was pretty cool. Obviously the biggest one, nest ever found was in St. Petersburg, Florida. And it was like 9.5 feet wide and like 20 feet deep. That was pretty cool to see that too. Let me see, there was also another one really, really cool, and it was just one in my head when I talked about how big the nests were. Obviously, you know, 80% of their diet is fish, but there was another one. Oh my god. Oh, they have the eye things that they put over their eyes when they do their medical exams. So it's a really, really cool thing. Really, really cool page. I already knew about all the different birds that are blue. Actually, it's not blue. It's just a pigment of gray, so it's an optical illusion. And that's also the same with all of the green birds except one bird. Seriously though, guys, there was another one that came up whenever I was talking about Florida. I just got so excited about Florida, guys, so I just, you know, forgot all about it. And then also the Gator Chris had in like a little like salamander lizard, and the gator was like coming up after it. It was really strange. I didn't understand why, you know, the alligators are like that. It's like, do they actually want to kill their younglings like in the wild? That is so weird. How are there over 1 million alligators in Florida? Florida. I just talk about Florida a lot. So anyhow, guys, I did obviously get about 3,000. So it'll be a nice little, you know, such a good bounce back. And obviously a silent run. So I'm curious to see how I did. Obviously last silent run was on probably the freakiest Friday of the year, the 4th of July this year. So, you know, it's definitely crazy. So I'm curious to see how good I do today. And I have to return those pants. I obviously just got my slip resistant shoes, so slip resistant shoes Sunday. And obviously my boss, he bounced the date back from just before the 4th of July. He said 2 weeks. So I'm probably going to reach out to him on Monday, so tomorrow, or Tuesday, and just ask if any, developments have happened with me getting my job. So, like officially on the books, and being able to hand in my documents with the new address and it actually be the new address, and it be registered to all these different places. Because right now it's really only, I think, one mapping thing had it. I looked at it. And then obviously it's, 911 and USPS. So anyhow, guys, I will go ahead and get going. This nice little 5-minute video here this morning. And then I will talk to everyone later. I'm so excited about just all that I did yesterday. And I'll have to make sure I get to another location soon. And get to some paddleboarding. So anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. And speaking, guys, of, returning something, that is also a different version of, nothing's really private, so to say, in this day and age. Because do you ever wonder and notice, oh my God, guys, that's perfect right there. Do you ever notice and wonder how they never really ask for your entire card back? And that's because, because the bank that the store uses, knows the entire card number, and that's how they can just put it right back on your card. So somebody again knows it, and that's why they never ask, to see your card back anymore, because they know your entire card number, right? From just, one single transaction. So obviously, again, that's why when people break into banks, it's usually millions and millions of people who have been affected, because obviously whatever bank, Target uses, or they probably use multiple ones. It's probably not just one. Anybody, who knows about banking and sound mind would know that. Obviously, whenever I was getting ready for Florida, I didn't have all of my money in one account, and I was also drawing it out in cash. Right? So, but that's also another version of, why do they never ask, right, for the card again, and then plug it back into the reader. And then also at some places, if you really look, it'll show and it'll say sending and then receiving, which is the bank that Target uses is sending the, so to say, petition, right? It's not really called a petition, probably. They're sending that, to the bank that you use, and then it says receiving, and they need to ask your bank, hey, how much money does this person have? We're trying to take out this much money, so do you have, I don't know if they ask exactly how much money you have, or if they can just know that you have enough, so to say, right? Like your bank responds to Target's bank and says, well, they have enough, yeah. We're not going to tell you exactly how much, but it's enough to cover this. Because if they didn't, then guess what? They would basically be giving you free food. And you wouldn't be paying for your food, so technically it would be on them for just giving it away for free, and you wouldn't really be stealing it, so to say. But again, I'm not big on law, right? Like I don't even know how that would really go down. It's like, are you stealing it, or did we really give it to you? You know what I'm getting at. So anyhow, guys, just wanted to make that nice little addition about the credit cards, and then you guys will get to see this. Perfect. Yeah, you guys will get to see this photo shoot and try on haul a little bit later here tonight, and obviously in the same video. Anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Let's get to the after post run celebration video. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So as everyone can see, my hair already got all of my sweat into it. Holy cow, guys, amazing 2 miles. I even did a little bit better than what I did when I ran at the 4th of July without any music. So excited with that progress, but still need to be aware to not be too excited, guys. Like, I just get so excited that I can't even sleep sometimes. obviously we've seen that multiple times on my page. I just get way too excited, guys. But it feels so good, you know, to be able to achieve all these goals and just keep going through them and not going through the motions either, because I know I shared that a couple of times on my page. So now 11:44. Like I said, my grandma and I need to go. She needs to go to Walmart. She has to get some stuff again. I'm gonna go with her, and then we're gonna return my jeans, and I'll probably just take it easy for the rest of the day. Definitely, obviously, get a shower again tonight. That's 3 nights in a row with a shower. So anyhow, guys, I feel very, very, very excited with my progress. I just wanted to share that. I guess I can, while I'm on this topic again, I forgot to share this yesterday. But like I said before, you know, certain things can't be faked or mimicked when it comes to like emotions. So, you know, nobody, you know, they say, you know, anybody who is an atheist understands, like when you say, you know, the heart, right? So, so it's like, you know, I wanted to share, you know, it's like that. It's like, I know that, you know, I know I'm putting on a show, and I know that I would, if I did say, you know, how you can, you know, not get nervous, and literally, again, nobody can really control their heart beating. Like, you might be able to control nervousness a little bit, but like I said, what creates nervousness, what is that something? Again, it's not of this world. And I also never really shared before, it's like, you know, people obviously accept the things that NASA says, but if somebody says, like, what's holding you back from calling an excavation company and having them bulldoze in a graveyard and have a hotel instead? I mean, it's better for humans to have another 30 and 40 years of temporary worth before they just go black and become nothing. So it'd be better for them to have a place to stay, you know. So it's like, why do you just won't proclaim that, well, maybe life has a purpose, maybe something that I can't see that isn't of this world is literally touching my heart and trying to eat at my heart, and say, you know, life has a purpose. So I just accept the things that NASA says, but I just won't proclaim if somebody says, why are you getting so, like, uptight about being asked that question? And again, like, what holds you back, right, from calling an excavation company and saying, I want to build a place for humans who still have another 30 years of temporary worth? It's like, what holds you back from that? So anyhow, guys, I also forgot to share that whenever I was, you know, sharing, you know, through my pages, through the, you know, fall there and sometimes in the winter. So anyhow, guys, I will go ahead here and head on back to my place, get some lunch, like I said, and then go with my gram, add a couple different, you know, things with my gram, videos, and then this video will be nothing to edit. My video last night actually came up pretty quickly. I wasn't expecting it, you know, to get up so quickly, but it did. And I also produced really quickly. Like, recently it's been taking like an hour to produce the hours. But I think because it was very easy and it was just, you know, swimming out and then swimming back and speeding up and then not, like, I think that's what did it. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching another nice little 5-minute, so many 5-minute segments. And also, obviously, I kind of did a little 5-minute segments yesterday. I did a video on Friday. I did a lot of 5-minute segments when I did my standouts from Thursday night. Yeah, so anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and thanks for all the continued support. I know I must be doing a good job at helping people and enlightening people's days, because I still have amazing, you know, I've been keeping 3%, I'm sorry, like over 3-minute retention in my videos. So thanks again, everybody, for that. I'm glad that I, you know, am able to make good content and have good interactions with you guys here, and then obviously have good interactions with people, you know, in a different sense, right? Like seeing them, you know, but I can still see, you know, the effects, right? And the effects, seeing the effects is just as good as seeing it itself, right? Like I said with believing, right? Believe there is good in the world. Anyhow, guys, nice little so cool of a twist Sunday. Anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So my grandma's in there listening to her church sermon I listened to. I just wanted to make a nice little video. Yellow fruit, yellow protein. Carbs and carbs are both brown. This is sweet, this is not. And then there's red fruits, and then a red cranberry drink. So a red and yellow fruity, sugary protein combo, sweet treat lunch. I know I had that for a picnic last year. It was breakfast foods and like lunchtime formats, like pizza, breakfast pizza, and a banana muffin. Forget what else was in that picnic. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Let me listen to my church too. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So this is So Good of a Pace Sunday too. Obviously I just got to 10,000. I was at 7,500 before lunch here. And I just got to 10,000, so it's really Alright, so what else is left here? Here, let me see it.
Table, coffee. Okay. Eyeglass, cleaner, doorbell, bar stools, tall kitchen bed.
You need an umbrella.
Huh?
Why do you need an umbrella?
I
You
can't
already have.
get mine down.
Oh.
I got soaked the other day.
I know, it was downpouring.
Well,
And I literally just got back to my car in time.
well,
Remember, I was running down there that day.
yeah, well,
Yeah,
I,
that's crazy.
so I got my umbrella down. I didn't get wet coming out,
I know.
but then till I got it down.
I know. It was only one time, though, this whole summer I've outran the rain at that one place. That's crazy.
Okay, now come on, it's time to stop.
No, I'm trying to see if people can see my volume up top. That's the cute part. There we go. Yeah, we just got a whole bunch of paper plates.
We don't like it. No, we didn't buy them that time.
What do you mean? I thought we did. Oh, Mama, look. I still have my $5 from when they had the healthcare. Remember when they had the healthcare and I got my $5? It was only 25. This is 50 and 15. That's nice. I could have sworn we got them. Because remember, whenever we first moved in up there, you didn't want really light ones. Remember that?
Oh, well,
Yeah.
we'll use them.
Okay.
These would fit, don't they?
Yeah. Alright, so let's go find those bar stools. I think they're right up here in the left. You see the home decor. Or no, home furnishings. They're up here on the right. See? Home furnishings. So let's go on over here and see. It's been so long since I've been to a Target. I know, obviously I still need to use my $5. I can't even tell you when that was. I kind of want to say like the summer of like 23, Momo. Remember? It's a while ago. that they had that deal. I definitely like Target though. Oh look, there's those things that Jim got me. Yeah, for the keep the mosquitoes away. Put it in your headbands and have it all. Oh, lava lamps. I love lava lamps.
What?
I said lava lamps, Momo. Hey, here's a mirror for in the kitchen. Since, you know, we don't really have one, you're right. We don't really have a good mirror to use. Yeah, and I saw these ones. These ones are crazy because they don't even blink. And then my doctor actually has them in her office. You know? And then it doesn't even blink. Right there.
This one?
The gold one, yeah. And literally it just like all of a sudden you just see it change. And like you don't even like feel anything. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't feel like a 1 and a 2. You know, or you can't even feel. If you actually feel it, you can't feel like all of the numbers that are like in braille kind of, you know? It's so weird.
How big? I don't like this color.
That can be a marathon. That could be a marathon photo, Momo.
I don't need alarms.
Oh, dear.
Whatever.
Boo boo. She just made a boo boo over there.
Just let it go.
That was probably very nerve-wracking for her. That was great. I'm not nosing around. I just came right in here with you. That was definitely funny to catch on camera, though. One of those accidents. That's great. Also, guys, very, very, very happy for not going a little bit too far, just for content and likes there. Because if anything, you know, if she bent over, obviously she saw me kind of go over about halfway in the aisle, but if she would have, it probably would have been like 1.5 inches in the back. Definitely. And the top, definitely wasn't there. I did see her with her mom later, so that also could have been, you know, a little bit of a dicey situation, right? Because, you know, she could have been underage, and then if her mom was there, you know, like, so that was kind of cool, to catch that. And it also is, like, you know, the appropriate funny, right? Like, I know some people on, I forget what that, is it called Wicked or something, whatever, on MTV or whatever, where a lot of people get hurt and people laugh, so it was kind of cool, to just, you know, get that own little, you know, laughing on my own, and not, you know, cross that boundary or line or anything, and, like, be like, oh my god, I really need to, you know, get all the film, and then kind of possibly embarrass her, because she might be a little bit different than the ways that I think, so that was kind of cool, guys. So anyhow, guys, let's get into my bikini haul now, now that I'm officially home, and I have talked to you guys about my fall foliage as well. Well, actually, never mind, I'm going to include this clip, and then I'm going to have the fall foliage, and then I'm going to do my bikini haul with you guys. So anyhow, guys, thanks for watching. Katy Perry, The Dark Horse.
Me and my grandfather back before medicine was like good. He was like a kid.
Oh, they look adorable in the lighting. Hey, look how adorable I look in the lighting, Momo.
Huh?
Look how adorable I look in the lighting. there. Oh. I know, I'm trying to get... You can't be filming. I'm joking, I can't.
Okay, this is no.
Yeah, Mama, this is all shoes and baby pets. Dress your pet up for...
Huh?
That's dress your pet up.
Yeah,
For people who put their dogs in little suitcase passes. Some people treat their dogs like eagles and birds when they clean them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they put the things over their eyes so they don't get all upset.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Momo, but we might just have to wait until the things come from Levin's.
Well, I'm not going to buy that for him.
Well, how long is it supposed to be now? For the November. So an additional 2.5 months.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Why we
crazy.
need some, I will do something else.
Yeah. Same with the eyeglass cleaner, right? Yeah. That's right, Momo. Perfect photos. Alright, nice little 3-minute video.
Cashier number 3, please.
Oh, they changed them. I thought they were over there last time. Yeah, last time I was in here, they were over there. That's crazy.
Hey,
What?
is this where we come in?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we came in over there, but like I said, I was confused about why they have checkouts there now. They changed it.
Could they rearrange?
Oh, because here's the Sephora. Yeah.
Could everybody they want to?
Yes, because of the Sephora. I wonder if they get more business than, oh my god, I can't think of the name. You know the name, the other one. Not Sephora. The other big retail.
Walmart.
No, Mimi, no. Sephora and
Oh, Ulta.
Ulta Beauty, yes. Where they have like Urban Decay,
Well, you can get
Yeah.
that right off of
they have like Urban
Amazon.
Decay, especially their eyeshadow palettes. They're expensive.
Sometimes you can say,
They're like almost $60. Their Urban Decay's eyeshadow palettes. Here we go. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So here I am now, officially home. Yes, I did get another brand new bikini. Also, you guys can see, I have the bottoms there, and the my gram also got me a brand new phone case. Jeez, Alyssa, what is going on with your voice? You guys can just see this is completely, you know, worn out. So anyhow, guys, like I said, I just did some research. Watching my celebration video from last night, and obviously, you know, it's so weird with the foliage. BTC issues going on here. It's so different with the foliage, only because, gosh, God, I hate them. No, I'm joking. I don't hate my boobs. They're definitely massive. Anyhow, guys, so I did my research, like I said. Oh, look at this. Let me actually turn this on, guys. Oh, look at that. Oh my god. I'll put up my hair a little bit more. Alright guys, anyhow, this is not the time to be doing that. So like I said, it was really cool to really look at it because, you know, obviously fall, like with weather and temperature, Pennsylvania this year was like 2 3/4 months behind Florida. And that's really how it is going down south too. You know, Pennsylvania's peak is like mid-October. Obviously, you guys remember last year. But then it was like Raleigh and Raleigh, is Raleigh in north, or Fayetteville, I know, was in north. And then there's Charleston is south, yeah. Right there across the border with Florence. And then, I don't know what, I think Raleigh is South Carolina, right below Wilmington, North Carolina. Yeah, they're like a month behind us for the foliage. And those trees that I was talking about, obviously they turn red, and there is a couple of them in Pennsylvania. So excited to see all of those. So anyhow, talk to you guys later. Hey everyone, your girl is here. So now it's 29 minutes. Anyhow guys, I wanted to share, I just returned my shoes. My groom and I were here obviously in this area earlier today. She wanted to get home and start thawing the fish that obviously my uncle has sent from way up from in Alaska the whole way down here. So anyhow guys, I just wanted to come on and make another addition here quickly before I get into my video. So the people who say, you know, you're downplaying other people, those are the people who have a hard time understanding, you know, the difference between a one-way street and when is something a two-way street. Obviously it's like the famous question, right? If we enter this world by ourselves and leave by ourselves, you know, why do 911 operators, you know, give people information, you know, because the person on the other end of the line is going to do whatever they want to do anyhow, and they're their own person. So it's like, why do humans have jobs to help other humans, and why is there not only one human on planet Earth at a time? Do you know what I'm saying? Or like one person on every continent at a time, you know, for planet Earth, right? So the people who say that stuff, obviously, you know, are like, you know, don't worry about other people. Obviously they have a hard time understanding when is something a two-way street and when is something a one-way street. It's like, for example, right, like if it's not our job to worry about other people, well then I guess that, you know, the National Park Service and DCNR should have said after Ground Zero was memorialized, right? Like, you know, Ground Zero is good. We're not going to worry. We're not going to waste 20 years of our life connecting a trail for all the monuments. We understand that, you know, if a person lives in Scranton and they lost their loved one in like Shanksville and, you know, they had car repairs and such, like they're just gonna have to wait until 9/11 to change the wreath at their memorial, because, you know, we're just not, I mean, I understand, you know, if we built the trail, you know, it could come through Hazleton and they could take a walk and remember their loved one there. But you know what, like, you know, New York City is even going to try to get involved with Pennsylvania and Maryland. Like, we're not going to do any of that. It's not our job to worry about other people and the ripple effect. It's like, actually, yes, it is. So, you know, whenever you are, you know, kind of like standing up for your case, like I said, you actually are allowed to talk about other cases. Because like I said, you know, if we shouldn't, well then I guess the National Park Service should have just given up, right? Like, we're not gonna worry about Pennsylvania, right? Like, New York City is gonna worry about New York City, and Ground Zero is gonna worry about Ground Zero. I understand that we're a National Park Service, which means we could contact anybody, and even like I said before, yeah, you know, I'm not a resident of Georgia or Florida, but if I wanted to contact, I can contact any governor if I really wanted to. It's my citizen's right. But you guys get the point. So it's like, you know, a lot of people who just try to brush that off. It's like they don't even want, you know what I'm getting at? It's just like they're the people who are really confused on when is something a two-way street and when is something a one-way street. So it's like, would you rather have a person who, you know, is serious, you know, and, you know, like squats down in front of the mess, right? You know, and you know, maybe, you know, there is just 1 or 2 quick seconds or whatever, and then they put the phone, you know, at a decent level, right? You know, on like a shelf. It's like, would you rather have them do that, and then they give you their YouTube name, and then they show you, like, right, like I said, with, if somebody's uncomfortable, just let them know that your page name, if they're really paranoid, and that then they can fact check you, for example. You know, obviously, and certain things, you know, depending on, like I said, certain things. I can't really think of certain things, but yeah, you would probably, out of respect, as soon as you upload the video, you would take a screenshot of the video almost uploading, and then once it was uploaded, because it literally can do down to the seconds ago, so just have that updated, and then just say, you know, yeah, look, I literally deleted the original right afterwards, so even I myself can only see what everybody else can see, which is the censored version. Do you guys get the point? So it's something like that. So it's like, would you rather have that or this? It's like, you know, that's not downplaying, and you need to stop worrying about other people. But it's like I said, you know, why do 911 operators even try then, right? Like, you know, when is it okay? And I guess when should people just start saying, you know, it's okay for 911 operators to not come into work? Because the people on the other end of the line who are asking for help, you know, with the person who has passed out, are just going to do whatever they want to do anyhow. And, you know, it's like, well, why did you even call, right? It's like, why do humans have jobs to help other humans, like I said, right? So anyhow, guys, without further ado, nice little 6-minute edition. Now I'm up to about 37 minutes, and then I'll have 20 minutes at the most, doing my, you know, try on haul with you guys. But I also might just make it tomorrow, honestly. You know, because obviously I do have to update, and I have to go to the DMV myself, to change, because like I said, with all of the stuff. So, yeah, I probably might not honestly post this tonight. I might just also make my video. I'm down to 29 minutes, so honestly what I'll do is I'll just post the video tonight, and then I'll just make it tomorrow, and that'll be, you know, a manic Monday, or a many of a strange Monday, or so. I'll come up with something cool, for, you know, many of a long time. These two are looking at me like I'm an alien, because this is my first, like, have you ever seen a vlogger before? So yeah, anyhow, guys, yeah, I'll come up with something, but I'll definitely post this tonight. So I'm gonna go ahead, I just added, my addition in, so I can just get this video started. So let me do that, and then start driving home. Anyhow, guys, talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I'm super excited for my bikini try on with you guys tomorrow.